And cheers, y'all. Sorry, I just realized that I was looking at the wrong screen, so I've probably been live for a couple seconds here. My bad on the delay, like setting up all the stuff. Cheers, y'all. All right. How's everybody doing, by the way? So you might have noticed Gina's not here. I figured I'd hold down a stream with you guys. Me and you guys are just going to hang out here. Gina's kind of enjoying her post-anniversary day, just kind of, I think, having a little bit of a relaxing morning. So, gee, hope you're enjoying the relaxation, homie. You don't get a lot of it, so enjoy that bad boy. With that being said, we're going to be hanging out. I've got another Wahoo sponsored streams. We're going to be digging into some sponsored products, digging into some fun stuff. And I'm going to go on to some rants here as well, digging about all these different things and how it fits, in my opinion, into a healthy lifestyle. As well as you can tell here on the bottom, we've got our giveaway going down at, and this is, I'm actually going to leave it up to you guys today. Normally I do it at the end of the stream. So we're probably going down around like 11:30, or I'm sorry, 12:30. But if you guys want me to do it at like the halfway mark maybe, or something like that, I'm happy to do that too. You guys tell me what you want. I always like to give the people what they want, as it were. And as always, I'm just going to drop some messages here, let some people kind of trickle into the chat. If you guys have questions, anything like that, feel free to let me know, or just say, hey, say what's up, all that good stuff. Thanks to everybody that joined us for the podcast last night where we were live streaming. We had a special guest host, Coach Chuck. Shout out to Chuck for joining us. And then this weekend on Saturday, we're going to be doing another live workout. I believe we're going to be hitting a leg day. So if you guys want to join us for that, you can feel free to join on the live stream. We're doing that on the Lifestyle of Fitness channel here on Amazon. And it's going to be a good time. Whether you have equipment, even if you don't have any equipment, you just have body weighted options, we're going to have something for everybody. That's always my goal, is to make it accessible for everyone to some capacity. So with that being said, let's kind of start digging into the fun, y'all. I'm going to kind of highlight, we're going to kind of work opposite. Instead of working left to right today, I'm actually going to pick out, I'm going to go through, because yesterday we had some lightning deals. We had some good deals. So I want to just go through everything to make sure I don't miss anything. One thing I'll start with is actually we have a special promo code for the Restrial Yoga inverted bench or handstand bench. So I want to start with that. We'll dig into it and just kind of highlight that, because this is going to be a limited deal. You can just hit claim on the stream. You're going to see that little claim button right here beneath. If you guys are watching on Amazon, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch or any of the other channels, hop on over here to Amazon. I actually put the link so you guys can come join me over here. And if you're not following already, please feel free to follow. It's always appreciated. And yeah, let me pull up our video here. Now, I'm still working on getting the B-roll to be a little bit cleaner. So I'm going to screen share. Let me know if this looks good for you guys, or if it's a little choppy or anything like that. Because I do have, like, I also realized in hindsight, because I have like 5 people over right now, we got a bunch of the moms over, they might be on the internet. So let's see how this impacts the internet too. I'm kind of curious if it starts to delay anything. I should have the priority because I'm plugged in, but we'll see. We're going to see, y'all. You guys let me know. All right, so here we have a bench. This is how it comes. It's not put together, but it's like super simple. It's like literally, I think it's 3 steps. It's either 3 or 4 steps. I'm showing the poster that it comes with here as well, so you can get an idea of all the resources that are coming along with it, which I thought was actually massive and pretty helpful. And oh, what's going on, Evans? Morning. Thanks for joining, dude. All right, so it looks like, yeah, it's gonna just have a little bit of a pause here. But while it's pausing on this, I just wanna highlight all those different exercise options. Let's pause it up. So I'm gonna stop that screen share. You guys got to see what it looks like kind of being broke apart. I'm gonna reload it, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like actually put together too, so you guys can get an idea of that. So let's kind of go back to it. And this, again, it took me literally 5 minutes to put this together. I'm not like the most handy person in the world, but literally it's like 4 steps, and this is what it looks like put together. You can flip it over, and this is the one thing I always like to highlight, these screws right here. So that's what's actually attaching the padding, which I thought I had right here to show you guys. Yeah, I do. So this padding part actually pops off. and you see it in this video. Let me know if you guys actually see that, because on my screen, it's, there we go. You just pop those screws off and the padding will come out, so you can actually put your head in that space, have the shoulder support with the padding there as well. And it's just a really, really clutch tool and option that I'm a really big fan of, for not only using it for yoga, if you guys are doing like live yoga classes, you're doing like live streaming things online, but even if you just want to like up your core strength, up your body weighted strength, so doing like inversions, doing handstands, variations of that, this can make it surprisingly, in my opinion, attainable. And there's so many variations that you can work from, even with the poster that comes with. My only gripe on this, and this is, I think, is predominantly almost any kind of exercise equipment that comes with posters, is they'll even do a potentially good job of demonstrating them in the posters. They may even have like a video resource or an online resource, but a lot of times, unfortunately, they won't have the actual like rep range sets or how long you should be doing the movement. So that's like my only 2 cents on that. Don't expect it to have that. And I really don't even see any of them have that, but they even provide an email you can reach out to. And hey, if you guys want, you can always feel free to ask questions and make requests where we can even do, I was talking to Gina about, I think next week we're going to do a HIIT styled session, and even maybe make it like a booty builder theme or focus, or pull a workout from our booty builder inventory or our vault, as it were. So that one's going to be kind of fun. With that being said, we'll kind of keep it rolling right along here. And I have highlighted, I added all the different color variations to the carousel today, so you guys could see that. And yeah, now I'm seeing that when it's paused, it actually wasn't showing it. But all right, so we may not, I might not doing as much screen sharing today, because it looks like it gets a little blocky, but let me know if you guys see that as well. I was just checking for an InLink coupon. It doesn't look like there's an InLink coupon. So we're going to get into actually the next product that we have, which is the Smooth Sat scooter. Now, I'm actually, instead of playing the B-roll for you guys, I'm actually going to grab the scooter itself. I'm going to make a little bit of room here. I'm going to demo this for you guys. I'm going to show you some of my favorite features and components with the scooter, since I have it kind of set up. I was playing with the kids yesterday with this, so it's kind of propped up and set up over here so you guys can see it. And there's even some simple things on this that you don't really think about, or I didn't really think about until I started like using it. I'm like, oh, that actually is a really clutch feature. So one of the kind of clutch features to me on the scooter is, and oh, what's going on, Dina? Dina, thanks for hanging and joining me on the stream, dude. Also, just again, shout out to you. I know you've got that thing coming up on Monday, and just sending good vibes your way. Sending you good wishes, good vibes. And for this, so I'm going to show you guys, it's got this little kickstand right here. Throw it from another angle. So this little kickstand kind of kicks out. So again, you can kind of park it, post up. You don't have to worry about it falling over, anything like that. One of the other key features, in my opinion, is this collapsible switch right here. So you just pull on that, collapse, locks, easy to move, easy to transport, doesn't take up as much space. And then one of the other things that's great, because this is for kids starting as young as 8 and all the way up to adults, is the ability to adjust the handle height. So you can just open that up. It's got a little screw and bolt right here that you can loosen, and then it allows you to slide it up, lock it in, tighten up the screw. Super simple. Now, if you're like me and you don't want to have to always deal with that, you don't have to keep it super tight. You can just kind of keep it loose and then use the actual just clamp to be locking it into place, so it's a lot easier. So notice I can just like open it, drop that height down, lock it into place. So you have to constantly keep messing with the screw. That's up to you guys. I'm not telling you how to live your life. You guys can even read the manual for it to see what works best for you. And then Dina's saying, nothing much, as I said, total shoulder replacement and lost my uncle. Yeah, I know. And again, my heart goes out to you, dude. I'm just sending you like just love and condolences and like just good vibes your way with your family and everything. And then for the shoulder surgery, the replacement, like I imagine there's like mixed emotions, you know, like being nervous, like you said, but also, you know, being able to have the ability to like have it feel better probably has to be exciting too. So I'm just thinking about you and sending some good vibes your way. One of the other things, I'm going to kind of going back to the scooter part, is it's got our little brake pad here on the back, just like most scooters will. It's got 8-inch wheels, and you can pick between a couple different colors for the wheel option, which I like. And they have some different options as far as the models that you can pick for the scooter. So if you, let's say, want it to go all the way up to, it has a max weight capacity, depending on which one you pick, of up to 264 pounds, which is a pretty good amount of weight. So obviously, like, not for 8-year-olds, that's not necessary. I would imagine for most 8-year-olds, if not all of them. I don't know if there's any 8-year-olds weighing. It's okay if you do, like, just kind of thinking out loud here. But just being able to have that option of weight capacity is important. And then to me, where I think this fits into a healthy lifestyle, also, let's see if we got an inland coupon, because I know we had one yesterday, and it looks like we still got that inland coupon for $30 off. So right now you can get this for basically $100. And I think of it like this, you know, maybe you don't want to walk. Like Dina, this actually, I'll just use you as an example, right? Like maybe we can't walk as much because of like knees and hips and things like that. Being able to go on either a bike or using a scooter or something that's low impact and get you moving and mobile can be a great option, especially if it's something that you're interested in doing and you actually like doing. Is there a brake on the scooter? Yeah, there is. It has this back part right here that you can just put pressure on. You can just put your foot down on this back. It has a little tab here. I'll actually open it up so you can see it. Be an easier way. So bank, we open it up. And then on this back part right here, you just put pressure down on that wheel and it acts as a brake. So if you were to put your foot on it, it would actually stop the wheel and act as a brake. So it does have that brake component for it as well. And again, I think it's like, you know, maybe people always ask me, hey, what's the best option? I think the best option is the one that you're going to do. So if you're not going to walk, if you're not going to run, if you're not going to do the bike, let's say, but you like maybe going around on the scooter, and that could be a fun option for you or for your kids, I think that's a great option. And it's really about just doing something. Just get moving. And yeah, Dina, keep me posted, by the way, with how things go on Monday. I'm like just sending good vibes your way. And I appreciate all you guys, like always sharing stuff. You know, I never feel like you have to share things, but I always appreciate you guys like just sharing those kind of things and keeping me in the loop. And like we're creating a community where we can support each other. And then you might have noticed I'm putting on glasses now because now we're going to look at our Sixus glasses. I have a couple different sunglasses in the carousel. We're going to start with the cat eye. These are not the cat eye style. These are the aviator styles. I actually have the cat eyes in the car. These still have 27% off right now. Let's see if that inland coupon too, which is like, again, a nice deal. And you have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 10 different options as far as like colors and styles for this type of shades. So definitely a good option, but the ones that I'm rocking right now, the gold ones, they have 10% off, which I'll highlight really quick. And then we also have the silver style aviators that have 15% off. Now, again, I always go back to healthy lifestyle. How does this fit? And now let's go into the silver one as well. So you'll see that one has a little bit more off. So just picking from a color and like a price point that makes sense for you. These, like if I like lean my head forward, shaking it, like they're not moving. That's a clutch one I look for, not because I don't have a big head. So it's to me, it's the material they're using and the grip that it has on it, which is clutch. And the reason I think that's important for my approach to a healthy lifestyle is because if we're running or if I'm wearing these glasses outside or anything like that, I don't want to worry about my glasses falling off my face. I've had really expensive glasses where my daughter took them off my face and threw them on the ground because she was like a year old at the time and didn't know any better, or maybe she was even not even a year. And I went to go pick them up. Oh, I'm sorry, it was the opposite. She took my keys, threw them on. I went to go pick up my keys, and I leaned forward, and my glasses fell off my face, and they broke. And I was like, man, I just like spent all these money on these, and I got to deal. Like, do I have a warranty on these? I got to get them fixed. Like, these have been durable. Like, I literally, like, I drop these all the time, and like, they're fine. They've never broken. Like, hold on, let me grab them really quick so you guys can see. They've never like cracked, broke. They're super durable. Like, I really appreciate about them. And for the price point especially too, like you can take a more bougie style glasses and get like literally a pair for every day of the week for the same price point. It could be for like one of these from a higher end brand, or when I say higher end, like what you're paying for, in my opinion, you're paying for the brand. You're not paying for like a difference in material and the quality. Like, they're durable. They stay on your face. They last. I think they look good. I like the aviator style. So I think that's a huge component. But with that being said, we're going to keep it rolling right along. And then let's see, Dina, you just dropped a message in here. So I will for sure. Staying overnight in the hospital, which I'd rather be home. Yeah, I get that. Rather than be woken up. How is the pain? Can I take your temperature? Can I take your blood pressure? Woken up, no sleep. Yeah. Yeah, and I totally hear that. Yeah. So even to like the point I'm just typing in there, it's like, it's, in my opinion, always good. Like, as much as it's uncomfortable and it stinks being in the hospital, I totally get that. Like, I'm not always a huge fan of, I don't like being in like hospital or doctor's offices at all, really. Like, I only go if it's like an absolute emergency. In this situation, having to get surgery is kind of one of those things, and it's good to be there because if something does go wrong or if you're in an extreme amount of pain, like, they can help you take the necessary steps, manage it, and kind of oversee what's going on there, and then hopefully get you home as soon as possible as well. So yeah, just thinking about you there, homie. And one of the things I want to highlight really quick, we're going on to the Govee lights now. I got my LED light bars, and let's see if we got an in-link coupon. So I have two different ones in the carousel today. This one, the ones I have highlighted right now are actually the style I'm using. Technically, both of them are the bars, but the difference between these Govee bars that I'm using that I have highlighted is this one also has a camera that it comes with that you can attach to your TV or your monitor. And if you're playing games, if you're watching a movie, you're streaming, whatever's going on, you can actually pick a mode in the app. It comes with a free app you can download. And it'll actually pick up the colors being displayed on the TV or the monitor and change the color. So if you're watching a really intense action movie or something like that, it'll change colors as it's going. And being able to just basically, in my opinion, increase the experience. Now, where I find it to be most applicable to like a lifestyle component is I love using these for my workouts. If you guys have ever seen my workouts on live streaming on the Lifestyle of Fitness Amazon channel, on our Saturdays usually or Fridays when we're doing them, I use the lights and I put them on the music mode. So when I'm playing my playlist, it'll change colors and match the rhythm of the playlist. And that's a really cool component because especially LED lights have been seen in different studies to have an impact on what's called our ANS, our autonomic nervous system. So it's what regulates either our fight or flight mode, so our stress system, stress response system, and our rest and digest, our relaxation mode. So obviously for a workout, we kind of want to be in a heightened sense or heightened state where we're going to be in like a fight or flight and to leverage that so we can get the most out of our workouts. And then when we're done with the workout, being able to transition to like a kind of cool down, rest and digest mode, which is also very helpful for that as well. And then yeah, basically bugging you, yeah. And then do you have an air fryer? Ooh, great question. So I'll highlight that now. So Dean is asking if I have an air fryer, and I'll actually highlight that because we do have the Geek Chef air fryer and toaster combo, which actually has 25% off right now. And last time I checked, it had an in-link coupon. Let's see if they still actually have that. I'm curious now. See if we still have an in-link coupon going down for this. And the cool thing about this is not only an air fryer, it's actually a combination of an oven, a toaster, and kind of everything in between. Let me see here. Get that out of the way. And it does look like it's got an extra $10 off for that in-link coupon. And I'll play you guys a little bit of a B-roll. I love this thing because it's great for meal prep, in my opinion, as well as just like quick, easy recipes. You can literally just like throw whatever you want there. Even like our kids still eat chicken nuggets. So even if we wanted to have those delicious, crispy chicken nuggets, throw them in there for the kids, boom, they're good to go. I tend to not just do chicken nuggets. We do like veggie nuggets, like dino nuggets with the veggies, which is a helpful way to like work in some of their vegetables. And is it going to be the same as eating raw or pure vegetables? No. But will it help? Yes. And it helps expand their taste palette. So Dina, to your question here, I'm going to highlight the air fryer toaster combo really quick. And I'm going to see, I'm trying to get it where I can not just screen share, but if I like a video file. Let's see if I can actually put the video file in. I think you guys will actually be able to hear the audio. So let's see if I can get the audio to work on this. Got all the calls coming in right now. Here we go. Let me know if that audio.
Just to dig in here a little bit more and to highlight, I wanted to have two different B-rolls playing. Right up here is the chicken wings. Right over here are the dehydrated mangoes. What I actually did, because I wanted to show you guys, like, I think sometimes when we think about, like, you know, changing up your nutrition habits and whatnot, it's like, oh, I have to have everything from scratch. It has to be perfect. Like, I'll be honest with you, no. Sometimes I don't have the time to make fresh chicken wings. Like,
hopefully you guys can actually hear this.
I bought these from the store, straight up from the freezer. They already had the buffalo ranch sauce on. I threw them right into the air fryer toaster, threw the settings on, be able to throw it on air fryer. I put it on 20 minutes, I believe, and 10 minutes about halfway through. I just flip them, got them nice and crispy, and they were amazing. So I wanted to share that with you guys specifically for this one, So you guys can understand, like, again, even as a health professional, this is what I do for a living. Ideally, it's great to have organic and fresh and make your own sauce and do all that stuff, totally. But sometimes, based on time and bandwidth and what you have going on, this might be the best option.
All right, so that's just to give you guys kind of an idea. Let me know, like, I'm gonna see if you, hopefully you guys heard that audio. Let me know, because I've realized in the past, when I would play it, I was just like screen sharing and you can't hear the audio that way, Gina was telling me, but when I upload the file, you should be able to hear the audio. So let me know in the chat if you guys actually heard the audio. Let's see. And then we'll kind of dig into the next one. But hopefully that was helpful, Dina. And thanks for asking that question. If you guys ever want to just drop into the chat and be like, hey, Mike, you talk about this, or do you have that, or even questions and you want me to elaborate on those things, I'm always happy to dig into those components. And if you guys are watching on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch or any one of the other channels, feel free to hop on Amazon, because then you can not only see what I'm talking about here when I play the B-rolls, but you can actually see the product and the product info, see if we have deals going on. So hop on over to Amazon if you guys want to see more on that. Kind of sticking with the nutrition theme, I'll go to the car fridge that we have here as well, the Joy Tutta's car fridge. This thing is clutch. I'm actually thinking about bringing this. We brought it in from the car just because we're cleaning out the car right now, so I actually have it here in the house. But I'm thinking about actually bringing it to the gym as well, because this can be like just a portable, cool option for a fridge in different types of situations. Let's see if I can pull this bad boy up. I wonder if you guys... Again, I'm going to assume you guys can hear until you say you can't hear it. Hopefully you can.
So I was really excited to get this one because let's just look at the external aspects of it. First off, clutch design, because it comes with some like cup holder position here. It's got 4 of them. It also comes with a nice grippy, grainy kind of texture over here. So if you want to set something down on it, it's going to kind of help it from sliding. This is particularly meant for the car. So with that being in mind, let's say you have this in the back seat or your center console space or however you have it set up, being able to have something that's kind of textury, especially when you're moving, you don't have to worry about it sliding. Whether it's, I'm putting my phone on it, or maybe I'm putting a sandwich, depending on if you're eating in your car or whatever's going on there. This can be a really cool feature and option. Now, let's look at the inside stuff, because I'm sure that's what you guys are most excited about. This one I'm pretty pumped about to just test out the space. Oh, also, before we even get into that, let's highlight, you have this LED screen right here, so you can control different settings, looking at the temperature, being able to turn it on and off. And speaking of, let's kind of unpack some of this stuff. I actually kept some of this stuff in here so I can showcase you guys. It comes with all the plugs, the electrical setups, as your manual, of course. But this one is like just super spacey. So being able to, like, let's just check this out. Being able to drop in your drinks and whatnot in here, being able to even pull that out and just putting things right in that space. And then just maybe we drop our lid right on top of it if you don't want to worry about it like kind of sloshy moving around. That's again the freezer space. And then off to the side right here, I'll show you from the other angle, you have your refrigerator space. So that's the other actual cool aspect to me, is being able to have like separate compartments for the temperature. So you can have it a little bit cooler in the freezer, have it a little bit warmer in the refrigerator, and kind of keep things separate there. And the amount of space that you have, especially in that freezer, is just really awesome. And again, you have your plugins and all your ports so that, again, you can plug it into your car charger, whatever you want to do there to have it set and running, and the compressor side of it. It just opens up a lot of versatility and function to it with your cables and with all your wiring and your setup. And then we have our second box here.
And bam, y'all. All right, so I just wanted to kind of let that play. Again, if you guys can hear the B-roll audio, just let me know. I'm asking in the chat. It doesn't look like, what is the difference of the, hold on, the Power XL Vortex Air Fryer Plus 5. Hold on, let me see, to yours. Oh, okay. I'm not too familiar with that particular version. I could look it up really quick to see. Do you currently have one, Dina, or are you just kind of like in the market looking for one? So I can look it up and kind of make a little bit of a comparison there, but I'm not very familiar with the Power XL Vortex Air Fryer. Let me check it out. All right, XL Vortex Air Fryer. See what we got. Oh, okay. So I think from my perspective, the biggest difference that I can see about this style air fryer, because I just looked it up, is those will have like the tray that slides out, very similar to almost like when you make a cup of coffee, how it has that tray, which can be okay and like you have a decent amount of size. The downside to me is it then limits it to basically only air frying things. You can't toast bread, you can't bake anything. Cool thing about this air fryer, toaster, and oven combo is that it can play a role of being an oven, it can air fry, it can also toast. And then you can have like multiple things in there at once and doing different component or cooking it. Compared to that, the Power XL Vortex Air, from what I can see, looks like that it's just the air fryer. It doesn't have any of the other combos, doesn't have the oven feature, doesn't have the toaster feature. So if you want to do bread in there, you can do bread. You have a setting for that. You just turn it on the setting that you want. You can bake in there. I love doing it, especially since it was Super Bowl Sunday this past weekend. I used it for wings, and that was absolutely clutch. But yeah, so we're actually, I'm going to slightly shift. I'm going to see if I have any other nutritional stuff, but I also want to shift gears here, talk about some of the workout side of things, some of the fitness stuff we got going on. Let me just look through here. Boom, 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 boom. We got all that. Bam. Yeah, so we're going to kind of get into the workout side of things now. I've actually got my Dorillo smartwatch on as we speak, and I was using it before. I actually had a client before this. Excuse me. So even for my coaches out there, here's a pro tip. If you guys use your phone for your timer, for taking notes, that's okay. The downside to that, and here's something I never thought about until I worked in a commercial gym and I had great management, especially when I worked for 24-Hour Fitness. Shout out to Jason Parsons. Jason Parsons was, I believe, it was exact time. I want to say it was like fitness director. He was basically my go-to and director for the trainers. He was like responsible for helping and being in control of us. That makes sense. Thanks for explaining. Yeah, of course. My pleasure, Dina. I appreciate the question. So one thing always said, he's like, guys, don't be on your phone. Don't use your phone for a timer. Don't use it for taking notes. Have a pen and paper. Have something separate, maybe a tablet that you can like be writing on, and then have either a stopwatch or your phone watch or something like that. Because here's the downside. Even if your client knows you're not using it to text and whatnot, somebody else across the room, this is for my coaches specifically out there. Tell me what you guys think is like fitness enthusiasts. If you're ever at the gym and you see a client, if you saw me as a trainer training someone, you saw me on my phone and you didn't know what I was doing, you probably think I was texting, right? Or I wasn't paying attention to my client. And that is such a massive thing to be aware of, especially in a public environment or training environment. Do you have cups, meaning fire cups or regular cupping set? Ooh, that's a good question. Ooh, good question again. Don't. So great question, Dina. So Dina's asking if I have like cupping sets or anything like that. If not, definitely recommend it. Yeah, I don't have any. And I actually, like, I always have, I think that's a great point. Like, I'm always open to different requests. If you guys want to request, like, hey, Mike, can you actually get this and then give us your insight on it or anything like that? So, and I know that's not what you're saying, Dina. You're just saying, like, hey, this is actually something that's been, I think, beneficial for you, which I'm glad to hear. But I think that's actually something I'll actually ask our partners at to see if they can get me sent that and get a little bit more info on that. But yeah, for sure. So kind of getting into the Dorillo Smart, I'll see if we got an in-link coupon on this bad boy. I always like to see if we got any in-links. But this one doesn't look like there's an extra in-link coupon, but it has, let's see how much off. This one had a serious deal before, and it has 29% off. So again, guys, I told you, like, it was at like $42 the other day. It was a serious deal, and it's progressively working its way up. So it's going to get more expensive from here. So if you're thinking about it, even $50 is a great deal. Even just like its regular price point, I think it's like $60 or $70. Even that's a great price point, honestly, for the function of it. But if you can get it at a discount like this, I highly, highly recommend it. One of the cool things I like about it is not only using it as a timer and things like that, so if you're a coach and whatnot, it doesn't look like you're on your phone, but just the data you collect. Like, I can look at my sleep. Yeah, like, honestly, last night, guys, I got garbage. I got 6 hours of sleep, really 5 hours, 48 minutes. Resting heart rate's good, though, 40 beats a minute. You can look at stress. It's definitely a really cool just tool to use to collect data. Yeah, and to your point, I've had a lot of physical therapy doctor or doctorates of physical therapy that have used it in treatments and stuff like that. I haven't dug into the research enough, so I don't know enough on like how substantial or substantiated that is. But just from like anecdotal experience or like seeing other professionals that I respect and trust their perspective, they've been using the cupping set, so I see it as a benefit. But I wouldn't be able to speak to it from my own, like I haven't personally used it myself or had it done to me. But with that being said, we're going to keep it kind of rolling along with the fitness side. We're going to get into the Flybird brand now. We're going to talk about a couple different things from Flybird. But first, let's see what we got here. I actually shared a picture of my wrist if you want to share what can happen with cupping. Ooh, you texted it to me. Let me see. I would have to like send it to you would have to email it to me because I'm on my desktop right now streaming everything. But I appreciate you sharing that. Like I could like maybe download it. Like if I do go over it, I could share that on another screen. I appreciate that, Dina. Thanks. So we got Flybird, and one of my favorite things about the adjustable bench and the adjustable dumbbells for Flybird specifically is the ability for it to be just that, adjustable. So you can actually save on space as well as save on money. So it's like just a win-win. I'm going to pull it up so you guys can see the B-roll here. We'll start with the bench first, and then we'll get into the adjustable dumbbells as well. Wait for it. Tell me I have the right video. Hopefully I have the right video. I don't. Device is having trouble. I think I have the wrong video style. Let's see. That's the only downside, man. StreamYard, we gotta step your game up here. Otherwise, I'm gonna start going back to other platforms. Yeah, it looks like I have the wrong media format on it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna screen share it for you guys. You won't be able to see or hear the audio, so I'm just gonna kind of talk over it. Let's see. Boom. Get a little screen share going. Again, unfortunately, you won't be able to hear the audio. But here, as you can see, not only has the adjustable component, but it has this nice little padded section for your feet or your legs to anchor in. You can adjust the upper portion of the bench, but you can also adjust the bottom portion where your butt goes. You can put it on an incline or a decline, which I think is really cool. And this has a really nice pin locking mechanism, which I'm pausing to highlight, and allows you to pop the pin out and then pop it into the next hole, and it locks back in. So it's less likely for it to come out of place or for it to drop or anything like that. Plus, this has 31% off right now. Dang, yo. And let's see if it's got an inlink coupon. I always love checking the inlink coupon. Let's see, what do we got? Ooh, it does. It's got a $10 off inlink coupon. So yeah, I'm just typing this in. Make sure you're checking the inlink coupons, especially for today. I'm seeing a lot of inlink coupons for the products from the Geek Chef toaster to the adjustable bench. Even I believe the shorts might have one. Let's see if the shorts have one. I didn't even look at that yet, but I feel like I saw one. Yeah, the shorts, the 2-in-1, they have a 5% off inlink coupon. Got some good inlink coupons going down today, y'all. So that's going to kind of dig into it. Now, what I will say is just to cross compare, let's highlight the adjustable dumbbells really quick so you guys can kind of see that. What I will say about the Flybird flat bench, or any flat bench in general, I always opt for the adjustable bench and adjustable dumbbells when possible. Where I see the flat bench being a value is like in a commercial training setting where you want to have multiple benches set up that are good for like doing step ups and things like that. You don't want to have to worry about changing the height of it, having a little bit more padding, having it being a little bit lower to the ground. Some of those variables can be helpful, and that's the situations I would seeing it be a benefit or a value. But other than that, I would definitely always recommend, or almost always recommend, using the adjustable bench. And let's see, it says, I just sent an email of pictures. It's actually pretty interesting of what the results are. Oh, thanks, Dina. Let's see if I can pull it up. Now, the only downside is I don't have any products in the carousel for cupping, so I'm not going to share them on this one, but when I do, I'll be able to use that picture, which is very helpful. So thank you. I appreciate that, homie. Let me see if I see him on this. Yeah, there we go. I see him. Yeah. Yeah, wow. Yeah, you can see like, and you can just see the coloring and like the bruising that happens from it, from some of those blood vessels popping. But yeah, it's definitely impactful too. And as long as you feel like it's helping, that's what I think is the key component to it. That's like to me the bigger variable at play. Tell me they sent it to the wrong email. So I'm just looking. I just got a notification on my phone that someone sent something. Not you sent it to the wrong email, Dina. Like someone sent a payment to my wrong PayPal, and now I have to play this game of like, where's my money, which is not a fun game. I'll be honest. Let's pull this up really quick. We'll deal with that later, honestly. But with that being said, we're going to dig into the next one. It's probably interesting of what the results are. Yeah, it's definitely very interesting, though, Dina, with being able to see like what happens and understanding then if you look at like what is going on there, why is that happening? It's a whole other dynamic as well. But now it's kind of, I'm going to stick it with the theme. I'm going to see if I got some other training stuff. One of the things I want to talk about is before I shift into even some of the recovery stuff, because I got some good recovery from the massage gun to leg compression sleeves that I think you might even like, Dina. But I want to talk about some of the fitness apparel that I have, like the shorts for my Fandy shorts that we got here, as well as the 2-in-1 that I mentioned before. But let's talk about the Fandy ones as well. Let's see if the B-roll I have on this one, boom, is going to load, or if I have to do a screen share. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's going to load. There we go. Perfect.
So I'm pretty pumped about the shorts. Got them on now. What I will say, just as a cross comparison, I've had both the shorts by this brand that have the compression layer underneath, as well as these that don't have the compression layer underneath. I'll be honest, I always lean in favor compression underneath, but depending on what you're looking for, if that's important to you or not, that's a variable to consider. But other than that, these are really solid, good material. I worked out in them earlier. They fit comfortably. One thing I will highlight, though, is just for like phone reference. Like, this is the only thing I will give them. I still think they're great. I'll give them a slight like knock on. Is you can fit your phone in here, but to me, I kind of have to like navigate it in a little bit. The cool thing I like about these, though, because of that, though, is they have the zipper component of it. So if your phone's kind of a little bit bigger, like I got the iPhone 12, whatever kind of option, I don't even know, or just a bigger phone in general, that's something to consider. But you can zipper up your pants, which is pretty solid, so you don't have to worry, again, about your phone, your keys, or whatever falling out of your pocket, whether it's in the middle of a workout, you're running, hiking, things like that.
Bam, y'all. So you got to see a little bit on the Fandy shorts. Again, they're not the compression layer, but they're super cozy. I love the zipper component of it and the value that that's going to add. And again, if you guys always have questions, you know I love talking about questions. Feel free to let me know, and we'll see what's up. All right, let's go on to the next one. So now we're going to look at the Ryan cycling pants. Now, I have the pants, not the shorts, but I'm going to highlight the shorts here first. Let's see if they have an inland coupon, too. See what's up. I don't see an inland coupon, at least on the ones that I have. Let's see if there's other variations that I might be missing. Doesn't look like they have them on the shorts. Now we'll go to the pants, see what we got on the pants, and then I'll actually do a little B-roll video for you guys so you can see that as well. Doesn't look like, but these are actually a clutch tool for sure to have. Let's pull up. I don't think I say, there we go. Let's see if this one's going to work. Bingo.
All right, so in this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Ryan men's cycling pants. Again, the benefits to these go from comfort with the cushioning component, as well as with the compression, the positive impact it can have on blood flow as well as circulation. And there's so many other cool things I'm going to dig into here. But first, let's look at how these bad boys look and feel and fit. So I wanted to show you guys that. You can see the cushion part that I'm just going to highlight right here, where it sits and how it rests on the bike. I think for you guys out there that have cycled before, you know why that's going to be important and helpful. And look at the range of motion this has The comfort to it, this is going to be key. Again, for the cycling motion, I was able to take them out for a ride on the bike after this, as well as be able to get into a workout afterwards to test them out. And lastly, I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of another perspective, highlighting again that cushion. When we look at the compression, I want to pause really quick. We're going to go back. I want you guys to see.
Bam. All right, so you guys can kind of see what's going down there, a little bit of why I like them, the range of motion, the function, all that good stuff. Let's keep it rolling right along. And again, if you guys have questions, feel free to let me know, and I'll happily dig into it. Oh, man, this thing asking me all the questions I don't have the answers for. Ugh. What's up, random questions? So we're going to highlight, again, the cycling pants really quick, and then we're going to get into some of the headphones here next. So this is, to me, also a part of, like, obviously the workout dynamic, whether you're working out at the gym, maybe you're working out at home. If you're working out at home, I imagine you're probably going to, like, have your music rocking out a little bit louder. You don't have to worry about maybe having earbuds in, but let's say, like, for example, like me, the kids are sleeping, you can't rock out too loud, and you're trying to get your workout in. Having wireless Bluetooth earbuds can be a clutch tool. And lately, I've actually been using my wife's set more by Best Ear than the ones that I have, or by Cespeter. And the reason I like these a little bit more is I'm going to kind of cross compare. Let's see if I have my other set here. I think my kids might have grabbed the other set. They did. Those. Oh, no, I got it right here. They didn't. See, I always default blaming the kids, but we do a little cross comparison. So I'm going to take out my actual earbud, compare it to my wife's earbud, and just highlight the difference here. And you're going to see, I think it's kind of obvious right off the bat. I don't know if you guys can kind of see that. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Really get a zoom in. Hold on. Wait for it. How can I zoom in? Gina always handles all this fun stuff, so now I'm trying to see if I can, like, get a zoom in going. Let's go Shift 8. No? Okay. I think that's going to be the most we're going to get in zoom in style. But the point of me saying this is Ashley's set, and this is why I like them, it's a little bit shorter on the stem, the part that you, like, kind of have. And the reason that's important to me is, like, when you pop it in your ear and, like, let's say I want to take this hoodie off, I'm getting hot from the workout, it's less likely for my hoodie to hit that stem part and pop out of my ear, which is something random, but it's something I think about. On the other side, this is just a little bit wider than this one. So to me, it fits a little bit snugger in the ear. And again, this is like little nuanced, nitpicky stuff. They both fit great, and they both feel great. They both have good working audio. They both have good working microphones. It's good technology. It's good function. But I like this style more just because the way it fits in my ear, and they're less likely to fall out. But I'm going to also highlight the other ones that I have just so you guys can kind of see and cross compare them. Let's see if we got any inland coupons on these bad boys. It's all about the inland coupons, y'all. You know the deal. Let's see. I don't see an inland coupon on either one of those, but still, I think for the function and for the price point, it's a really good option and a good deal, in my humble opinion. But one of the things that also are related to working out, we got the kind of apparel side, we got some of the equipment side, we talked about the lights. One of the other things I want to talk about related to it is like kind of an indirect is the aftermath or the beforehand is the, like, soft tissue work. So looking at, and like Dina, you mentioned before, using a cupping set. So I'm actually going to use the leg massage compression sleeves that I have here that I absolutely love. Like, I think these are a great tool for my recovery. And or even if, let's say, you guys aren't super into working out per se, but let's say you work on your feet, or you have maybe edema and you have swelling in your legs or things like that. This might be, again, that's not medical advice. Like, obviously talk to your doctor, your physical therapist, whoever your health professional is that you work with. But this can be a great complement to that. So I'm going to show you how easy it is. You literally just slide them on, zip it up, boom, I got my left leg in. It even has a label on it. So, and this thing's cool because it covers your foot as well. And listen, if it fits Chuck, my business partner, his big calves, his Samoan size calves, then it'll fit yours. And then you got the little tag here. It says right leg, left leg. So you don't have to worry about, like, wait, which one's for which leg? Having it easily set up. You zip these bad boys right up. These also have 19% off right now. And I believe they also have an inland coupon. So that's a value. And then it just has, the cable goes right from the legs You plug it into the device, and then it has the power cable. You plug right into an outlet. You turn it on, and it basically has 4 buttons. It's super simple. You're literally going to have the power button on and off. You're going to have the timer, 20, 25, or 30 minutes. Then you're going to have how much pressure do you want, low, medium, or high. And then you also have the modes. You can go sequence, you can go circulation, or you can go combination. And it's just basically which does it start with, from the calves going up or from the foot going up to the calves, or do you have them kind of cycling between the two? So it's cool to just have those options. And then let's see if it does have that inland coupon I was talking about. Oh, it looks like the inland coupon's gone. So again, guys, even the discount right now. So if the inland coupon's gone, that means the discount might be going soon as well. So I would take advantage of that if you guys are in the market for this, if you can, because the discount might be going soon. Let's see if I missed anything on the recovery side. Ooh, then we're gonna get into, once I set that up, now let's look at the Syncom massage gun. So this is another like soft tissue tool that can be great for, even if you're not working out, you just like, well, let's say you work construction, you work on your feet, you know, you're a waiter, you're a nurse, I could name a million different things. You're a teacher, you're just constantly on your feet. Maybe teachers aren't always on their feet. I don't know. I always had teachers and professors that would like stand and walk and pace. Or if you're like me and you just constantly pace and walk about when you're doing like business calls and stuff, this can be a great tool to kind of help on the recovery side of it. But also, the massage gun is a great tool to use as well.
So in this video, we're going to be talking about the Syncom massage gun. As you can see, it's a portable handheld massage gun. Has 5 different settings. It has the switch right here underneath. You're going to turn that on, and then you can use, you'll see the light will light up, and then you can use the button on the back to cycle between settings 1 through 5, increasing in intensity throughout each individual one. Now, my favorite part to the massage gun is not only the portability and the function, but the different attachment heads that it comes with. You have 6 different attachment heads. You can see me, I'll even easily just swap out, turn and pull, and then you can just easily swap it out for another one. So you can have a wide variety of different muscles to hit and different intensities, so you can customize it to what you want and the comfort that you desire.
And then bam, all right, I just want to make sure that that video played. Let me know if you guys are having any issues with the audio on that end. I'm pretty sure it's playing and you guys should be able to hear that, but I always like to just make sure. Now we're going to keep it rolling right along. I want to double check to make sure. I believe that's it for like the soft tissue side of things, but let me make sure I'm not missing anything that might be popping up here. What else do we got? So we got that, boom, we got that. Now we can talk about some of the sleep hygiene, some of the miscellaneous stuff, in my opinion, that's related to this. Everything from, ooh, you know what? The one thing I did miss is the hot and cold packs that I kind of put in that kind of recovery and like even the soft tissue side of things. So this comes in packs of 3. And the cool thing about these is they're both ice packs, so you can throw them in the freezer and keep them nice and cold, but they're also able to go in the microwave to heat them up to be a hot pack, and they're reusable too. So it's not like you have to buy a single off one, replace it all the time. So this is something I'm definitely keeping at the gym, and I'm going to keep a set at home as well. So, you know, for those of us that have kids out there, or you just live an active lifestyle, you know, bumps and bruises are going to come up. There's going to be a variable. So this can be a really clutch thing. Even just something as simple as like self-care, getting an ice pack and like putting it on your face to help and get a little bit of relaxation on, some self-care, that can be a clutch thing as well. Maybe you got a little headache, throw that on your forehead, help with some of that. This can be a cool dynamic. Let's see if we got an inland coupon on this bad boy as well. Bam. All right. So that doesn't look like they have an inland coupon. So now we're going to use that to kind of transition. Let's see if I missed anything else. Yeah. We're going to transition now into some of the like self-care miscellaneous stuff. And even with self-care, like maybe you're going to get yourself a gift or you want to get this for somebody else. I got a cool customizable ring here by Lurchify. I got just the regular black, you know, and the cool thing about these, you don't have to get them customized. Let's say you just like the style, you like the look, and the price point makes sense for you. This right now has 10% off, so it's $18 for the regular ring that I have highlighted. But you also have, when you click on it, You can see a variety of different color options, and you have customization options. So you can personalize it with someone's name, with an anniversary date, with initials. Like, you have so many cool features and different color options to integrate it with that I think it's a super cool, just fun way to show somebody you're thinking about them. And actually, right now, it says there's only 5 left in stock. Dang, okay. So I would definitely, if you guys are interested in that, jump on that. Someone asked on another stream, so I'll share this here. I'm gonna start to share it pretty much every time, of, you know, what size ring did I get? This is maybe as a reference point. So if you're getting it as a gift, you don't know their size, see if you can get their ring size without being too obvious, which might be hard. But like, I'm 6 feet, about 210 pounds, and I got, this is a size 10, and it fits like nice. It's I don't want to say loose, but it's easy to take on and off. It's not snug. Now, I've got also another ring by King Will, which I'm going to highlight here. And this one is a like kind of like fidget ring, or it's a spinner ring, because the center line of it spins and you can fidget with it, which I think is a cool feature. This is an 8.5. And it'll fit on my ring finger, but it's like snug. Like, I got to work it off, which I'm not a huge fan of. Like, I don't like that uncomfortable feeling. And especially if you have like a nice big old dinner and you get a little bloated, that thing can get stuck on. But it's cool because you can kind of fidget with the center and it spins, and you can get a variety of different color combos. I got the black and blue, which is just like one of my favorite color combos to get. And again, for the price point, this thing's actually even cheaper than the other ring. So it's depending on what you want. From a customization, obviously don't expect it to be like $15. Like, you're gonna get a little bit more, but even the other ones are under. It's the most you're gonna pay is $65 for a fully customized ring engraved, which I think is super cool. And for this one, you can pick from a variety of different color options. And to me, the price point option is what makes it really attractive, because, you know, you can have nice jewelry and stuff like that. And I have like a gold ring with some like diamonds in it that I got as a gift that's been like passed down in my family from like my dad to me, which I really love. But I don't like want to wear that a lot, honestly, because I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to like lose it, anything like that. So having day-to-day rings, the only thing I will say from a fitness perspective is I would not wear this if you're going to be like lifting heavy. If you're going to be working out and doing like max deadlifts or heavy weighted pull-ups, things like that, you could do it, but it's just going to be uncomfortable on your finger, in my opinion. It's going to kind of impede it. So then I even have like, I have a set of these rings to go out with. Then I have a set of like silicone rings to like work out with. I can wear on a little bit more functional basis. Like when I'm doing jujitsu, I don't have to worry about my finger getting messed up, anything like that. And it becomes massively helpful to just have another option there. So with that being said, we're going to kind of kick it all the way back. We get back into the sleep hygiene side of things. I'm going to share the NT-Bay body pillowcase, which I have here. But again, I'm not going to play a full B-roll because this one's actually going to be a screen share. So you guys will just be able to see. And here's what I did, y'all. So I accidentally ordered the Cali king size. I thought it was the body pillowcase, but the Cali king size actually fit my body pillow. And the cool thing about the Cali king is they come in a set of 2 versus if you order the body pillow, it comes in a set of 1. So I would double check to see if you can get the Cali king size case to fit on your pillowcase for your body pillow, and you get 2 instead of 1. It's like a little sneaky move there that I appreciate, but you could see it, like it fits really, really nice. And then I have a backup one in case I ever want to, again, swap out when I'm doing laundry and stuff like that and still have it covered. Definitely a clutch feature. And you don't have to use it for a body pillow. I got it for my body pillow, but again, you can have it for your regular pillowcases in your bedroom. They have a variety of color choices, because that's the one thing my wife, Ashley, kind of busted my chops about. She goes, dude, what's up with this blue color? Like, blue's my favorite color. She knows that, so she understands why I picked it. But she's like, this does not match the bedroom whatsoever. So I'm like, that's cool. I'm not really like, didn't get it for the aesthetics. Like, it'll be like away during the day, and then at night, I obviously like bust it out and use it. And it has 29% off right now. So you get a nice little deal, a nice little savings going down with that. I'm kind of with that, you know, sleep component of things. And to me, it's about setting the environment for sleep. And whether it's for you or for your kids. And kind of speaking of that, we have the Lobkin Nightlight. And they have a variety of different ones. They have like a galaxy kind of spaceship setup. They have the kind of like ocean setup. So you have different themes. And the cool thing about it, I actually have it right here, is the rocket ship style, the Galaxy one, is it has the buttons right here on it where you could turn it on and off, as well as, oh, I got to charge this bad boy. That's the other cool thing too, is you charge it right here in the back, and you don't have to actually keep it plugged in. I realize that battery is not, I didn't let the battery, I have to charge this bad boy. But You could charge it, or you could keep it plugged in too. That's what's cool about it. Like, you don't have to unplug it, but you can move it around from room to room, from playroom to bedroom, or whatever. You just want to have that. And this one actually kept my kids' attention for like 30 minutes when we first had it. So like, that's like definitely a big feature. And you can, again, not only turn it on and off, but you can play, it has music that it'll play, pre-recorded songs, and you can also shift to different settings. So the one thing I will say is, with this actual cover on, it doesn't as effectively project onto the walls and the ceiling. It'll project out, but it kind of projects onto the rocket ship. Now, when you pop this bad boy off, you can see the film here on the top and around. And then when you take this off, this really clearly projects onto the walls and ceiling. So if your kids having a hard time falling asleep, this has been effective for our kids. Not only for playtime, but also giving them a little bit of light so they're not freaking out and they're not as scared in the middle of the night, and they don't wake each other up when one wakes up and cries. It's not like as loud and screaming bloody murder, so they don't wake everybody else up, which is definitely a helpful component. And it's cool because if we go back to this film, it comes with a variety of different films you can swap it out with. So the film around here you can swap out, as well as the one on top. So you can do like Merry Christmas, you know, Valentine's Day, you can do the ocean, you can do the sky, you can do stars, the constellations, and it's really cool. So it's not only just like a fun thing, but I kind of even use it as a learning opportunity for the kids to be like, oh, look at that, you see that? That's a whale. Or, oh, look at those stars. You know what stars are? Or whatever. Like, again, it's just, I always look at how, going back to even that healthy lifestyle, not just from the sleep component, but like how we can educate kids too, because I think that's a big piece. Like, tie it into things they might be interested in or have a passion for, and it tends to stick a little bit more than if not. One of the other things that we're going to dig into, check this bad boy out. We also have got the Orlay winter coat. So this thing's actually, in my opinion, great for like an active winter lifestyle. So if you want to get outside, going skiing, snowboarding, maybe you're shoveling, or you just want to go out for a nice hike and you want to stay warm, but you want to be too restricted, because sometimes I've seen like puffy jackets and stuff like that, they can be somewhat restrictive. And it's not as comfortable. You're less likely to maybe be active because of it, or just can get in the way. But this one just is pretty thin, but super warm. Like, I wore this outside when it was 20 degrees at night, and it was nice. Also, I think from an aesthetics perspective, it just looks good. But that's just me. I just like the blue. And it has some really cool features, like even a little side pocket, as well as having this nice little compression sleeve built into the upper portion of each sleeve, so that you don't have to worry about like snow getting up and in your sleeves if you fall, or if you're getting into like a snowball fight or anything like that. See, I have it on my hands right now. You can kind of see it just like slips on. So you can even have gloves on, put them on first, then put your jacket on. And then between gloves and that little compression layer, nothing's going to get up into your sleeves. You don't have to worry about it getting wet, and then you're going to get cold, and you got to come in earlier. You don't want to deal with all that, I imagine, at least. Then plus it's got the hoodie. It's got the ability for it to zip all the way up. Now this is where I'm talking about where it helps prevent the snow kind of falling up. And then I want to show you guys there, that hoodie, it zips all the way up, and it'll cover even your mouth, so that, again, just staying, if it's on a windy day or something like that, just the more cover you can get, the better. And then you have these like little adjustable features right here where you can like really close in that hoodie and get it nice and snug and tight. And then you have that little pouch here on by your chest. So if you want to put your keys, phone, whatever, hotel card if you're staying on vacation. Then it's got your regular pockets on the bottom as well. But to me, it's just very functional as far as like with the winter weather, and durable, but also just from the function of having the pockets accessible in an easy way. And then like even like that little feature of like thinking outside the box, in my opinion, or just problem solving, where you slide your hand through and you don't have to worry about like snow or anything kind of getting inside past that, which I never even thought about. But once I saw that that was a built-in feature, I'm like, that's genius. And I totally appreciate that, because it is helpful. But yeah, that's my little 2 cents on that, y'all. With that being said, let's see what else kind of fun stuff I got here. Ooh, we're going to get into the backpack. We're going to get into that travel laptop backpack. But also, while we're talking about kind of maybe the winter and the cold and weather and stuff, the heated blanket can be a great option, not only for the winter time, but I guess like thinking about after like a hard workout day or a hard session, like having a nice warm heated blanket can feel really, really nice. So I'm actually going to screen share with you guys the heated blanket here. Let's check this bad boy out. So as you guys can see, comes with that remote that you're going to control everything from. It's got from level 1 to 10 as far as the heat control, and then you have the option from 1 hour all the way up to 12 hours on the timer. And it doesn't say hours on it. It says it in the title, but just know when you have the time set, it'll be from 1 to 12 hours. And this thing it has about like just over 6 feet of like wire cable length, so that when you plug it in, because it has to obviously be plugged in, you're going to have a decent amount of space and length to the cord. So you don't have to be like right on an outlet, but you need to have one somewhat relatively close by, or just have an extension cable. So this has 10 different also blanket colors and options. And then this is also the 50 by 60 size. They also do have a queen size one as well that, again, has the same color options, just bigger. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not a huge fan of having this on the bed itself. I like having this on the couch more when I'm just kind of relaxing at the end of the day, or if I'm listening to an audio book or anything like that. Having this and just being able to chill at the end of the day is I just personally really, really enjoy. So with that being said, let's see if we got any questions on that. And then we'll kind of go through the laptop and backpack setup and get into that next. Boom, let's pull that bad boy up. Oh, I forgot I didn't upload it to my Google Drive yet. What? Because Ashley, my awesome wife, just did a B-roll on it. Let's see. I think it's going to probably just be in my drive. Should be like right here. Let's see. What do you guys think? You think it's going to be right there? If I recall correctly, it should be. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, y'all. I think I might be wrong. Let's see. But either way, I'll kind of give you guys some insight while I'm talking about it. And the big thing to me is not only it's a travel bag, you obviously put your laptop in, but a cool feature to it is the ability to have an external power source or a battery that you buy separately, something like this that you can have in your bag. And while you're like traveling and whatnot, it can be charging your laptop if it's close to dying or whatever device you're using. But you'll also have the feature to have it while you're using it plugged in, and it has a nice little like cable it plugs into, so you can plug it right into the bag instead of having to have like the power source in it, having your outlet or your USB plugged into that, and then having to close the zipper, and then maybe it like rips the wire or something like that. It's just a nice smooth setup. It's easy to access, and it's pretty roomy too. And then you also have, just from like an aesthetics perspective, you have a variety of different color options to pick from. And also, I forgot to mention, you do have different sizes. You have the 14-inch, you have 15.6, which is the one I have, and the 17-inch. And let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. Dang, we got 20 different options here for a variety of different colors, combos. It is an Amazon choice. And again, it's pretty roomy as far as like what you can fit in there too. Not just like a laptop and that's it. You can fit a variety of things in here. And then even I'm thinking, not even if you want to do a laptop, maybe you just want to have other devices. Maybe you have a camera, your phone, whatever, you could charge that. And if you're like a mom or you're someone on the go, even if it's not for professional reasons, even like let's say for school, or again, being a parent, and you want to just have a bunch of stuff in your bag, but you also want to be able to charge your phone or whatever device you have with you, this can be a great tool for that as well. Let's see, what did I miss over here? Ooh, okay, we're going to get into the one thing I didn't highlight yet. This I put in the self-care category, is the memorial wind chime. So I'm still trying to find a home for this because I already have 2 wind chimes in the backyard, so I'm thinking I might keep this in the garage. Now, the thing that's a little bit unique about this one is it's a memorial wind chime, so it actually has a nice little quote here on the bottom, and it says, "When tomorrow starts without me, don't think we're far apart. For every time you think of me, I'm right here in your heart." Aw, that's pretty sweet, right? So it's just helping to remember if someone's like full loss, like, so like Dina, I kind of like, I'm thinking about you on this one. You know, that could be like someone could get that for you as a gift, or if you lost someone, you know, someone that lost a loved one, that can be a great gift or just like a nice gesture. Or if you just want to have it as, I think of it as like in the recovery sense too. Like I like to have wind chimes outside, go outside, especially at night at the end of the day, look up at the stars, have the wind chimes going. I have an LED lantern and wind chime outside as well, so I look at the nice lights and just work on my breathing, kind of relax my mind. And that's really helpful for me, like transitioning into that like sleep state, rest and digest mode, and just having some peace and quiet. It can be a great way to not only end the day, but even start the day or have a little break in between the day. Like even after this stream, I'm pretty like, I get pretty hyped up. Might be a nice opportunity to kind of relax and chill. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, Rosalinda. Hey, thanks for dropping by and saying hey. Thanks for hanging out. So Gina, unfortunately, is not here on the stream. She had an anniversary last night. So she's like chilling, hopefully, and enjoying a little bit of downtime. Yes, always important to have some me time. Yeah, exactly, 100%, right? Me time is clutch. And it really, to me, is like a part of a healthy lifestyle is making that time where you can. And yay. Yeah, congrats to Gina. Yay, happy anniversary. So let's kind of see what else I might have missed. And then, Rosalind, if you have any questions on anything I have here, I pretty much kind of got through all the stuff I wanted to hit. Now we can start to kind of get a giveaway going, but no one really dropped the giveaway message in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to say, hey, we got the giveaway going down. I'm going to re-highlight our yoga bench here because we have an extra promo code for it. So you get an extra 10% off with that bad boy. But who's in for the giveaway? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the emoji race and start getting our race going down here. Me joining Amazon Live literally made me learn to actually put some time to the side for me. That's awesome. So Rosalinda, I got you in. So Rosalinda, I think you might be the only one doing the giveaway right now. So we got to get at least one other person in. I'm going to give it some time. If you guys are listening to this, you're watching this, if you want in. Oh, what's up, RG? RG, I bet you want in. RG, you down for a race? I think RG's down. I'm sure you are. All right, so I got Rosalinda in on this. I'm going to do a little screen share here too. And then again, this race is not only going to be sponsored by myself at Lifestyle of Fitness for our fitness package, but also by the, excuse me, Rustrial Yoga Bench because they have a special promo code. So I'm going to highlight that as a sponsor for this one as well. And get my screen share on here so you guys can kind of see the list. Boom. Got RG in this bad boy. Lunchtime for me. Oh, yeah. RG, what you having for lunch? Now I'm just being nosy. Don't mind all my nosy random questions. Boom. So I'm just reading through. I'm going to beat you to the finish line, buddy. Rosalinda, I like that confidence, dude. It's just 9 a.m. here. Yeah, so it's still morning for you, right, Rosalinda? So you're on the West Coast, I'm guessing? Oh, that early. Ooh, talk to me about that salad. What kind of salad you got? You got any toppings on it? You got any like protein on that bad boy? What kind of dressing you go with? I'm just nosy. I love talking about food. So now I just kind of want to know what's going down with that. And then, yeah, with the real West Coasters, please stand up. Woo, woo. Haha. So, Rosalinda, you having breakfast? What do you got? Are you going just like straight coffee and hanging out on Amazon, having some you time? What we got here? And then, hey, what's going on? Is that NP Patrice J? What's going on, homie? Is that NG or NJ? Oh, it's N Patrice. Thanks for dropping by. Patrice, you trying to get in on the giveaway, dude? You trying to get a race going? We're about to do a race here. If you want, just let me know. Type in giveaway. I'll add you in. It doesn't cost anything. It's just for funsies. And you get a prize if you win. Salad from Costco. Ooh, what kind of salad, though? Give me the deets, dude. Don't hold out on me, RG. I mean, you obviously don't have to talk about it. It's totally fine. I'm just being nosy. So yeah, I'm actually going to type in. So what we did was we actually upgraded the giveaway to a $1,500 package. And I added in a bonus, so the top 2 people are going to get a prize. And I got you in, by the way, Patrice. And this just reminds me, if you guys aren't following already, please feel free to give a follow. If you, just enjoy this, if you want to support, or if you want to see more content, following helps out tremendously. And you'll see me when we go live for future streams, as well as I'm going to be doing a live workout on Saturday on the other Lifestyle of Fitness channel. If you guys want, I'll drop in that channel. How's your morning going, friend? Yep. And then, yeah, we are having a fresh toasted bagel with avocado and a fried egg on top with a glass of orange juice. Nice. I like it. I like it. Sounds yummy. And then the Mediterranean one, Coach, and I have, ooh, yummy. That sounds good. That sounds really good, I gotta say, RG. And then I'm good. How about you? Yeah, Patrice, I like to see it, dude. All right, so Patrice, I'm gonna get you in on this. I just realized I didn't type your name in yet. I got you added to the list. We'll give it like another minute, maybe. Maybe we'll give it. Oh, there's Evan. Evans, I should say. I just said Evan. Evans, I got you in, dude. All right. So we got a nice size race going up. So again, first place is going to get our $1,500 package. Second place, though, you're going to get access to our next webinar. That's going to be going down in 2 weeks. And it's going to be basically the anti-diet approach to basically 3 steps to never having to diet again. That's like the whole theme of it, is making sustainable change so you never have to do a diet again. You have to gain and lose the same 10 pounds over and over and over and over again, which can be such not only a headache, but such like a downer in a variety of ways. Like you can have negative hormonal effects, you can have psychological impacts, it can just impact so many different things and even the quality of life that we have. So I think that that's such like a key piece. And for those of you that maybe if you don't win, you still want to check it out, you can go over to lifestyleoffitness.com. We're going to be updating the opt-in for it. Take our body type quiz. You can join our newsletter for free by doing that. And then we'll email you and keep you guys posted for when you can sign up. And it's going to be I think it's going to be $20 for the webinar. So it's nothing crazy. I think that should be like a nice, we want to make it like attainable for everyone where like the price point's not so high where you can't do it, but still be able to have some skin in the game. Because here's the interesting thing. This is the other thing I'm kind of debating on, maybe stopping the fitness giveaway and doing something else instead. Because what I've noticed is if you don't have skin in the game, if you don't have money on the line, if you didn't invest in it, you're less likely, honestly, to do it. Like I've had, and hopefully this doesn't come across the wrong way, but I've had, like, obviously you guys win. Most of the people that have won aren't really, like, I think, adhering to the program. And then there's also maybe a reflection on me and what we're doing with the program. But I think a lot of you may just like not be ready, or because maybe you didn't put your own money into it, you may not be as invested. I don't know. I'm still like, the jury's out on that one. We're gonna I'm kind of continue to play that one by ear. But one thing I've always seen is like the people that like invest into it tend to take the most action because they have something on the line. But with that being said, I think we'll kind of get into the race. I do yoga 5 days a week. Cool yoga stool, but don't think I could do a handstand. Oh, so that's a great point, by the way, Rosalinda. So that's the cool thing. You don't need to actually be able to do a handstand to use this. It has a variety of different options, and it comes with this really cool poster that has over 70 different movements. You can't really see it, but it's something that it does come with, and it goes over inversion options for, let's say you can't do a full handstand, to progressive different even modalities, stretches, and it can basically take the place of like blocks that you can use. Great that you have an extra 10% off. Yeah, exactly. So we have like a nice little promo code, so you got 10% off on that. Thanks for even noticing. And the key thing to me is like it actually makes doing a handstand like a lot more feasible in my opinion. I believe I can't do it. Yeah, RG. But that's the cool thing. Like you can actually, it lets you rest your shoulders on the pad. So you don't actually have to use your arms or your shoulder strength as much. It's more about the core. And then you can use your hands to hold onto the bench, to hold, like stabilize yourself. And you can even lean your feet against the wall. That's what I did to get started. And then you can progressively bring your feet off the wall as you get more confident. You can maybe have one leg on the ground, one leg off the ground, and progressively build. I do own 2 yoga blocks too. Yeah, so that's in my opinion, what's cool about it is you can pop off the pad. So it has a 2-part function to it. It has this little like pad that goes on the bench itself. So you could pop this off and use it as a block, or you can use the actual bench as a block. If, let's say, stacking the blocks isn't high enough, this can be a great tool as well. So that's just another thing. So it looks like I don't think anyone else is jumping in. So I say we start this race up. I say we get it going, y'all. What do you guys think? We'll get rocking here. We're going to get set, bank, shuffle up our characters here a little bit. Oh, we got some fun emojis. All right, it's go time. We're racing, y'all. Bam, we're off to the races. Let's see what we got. Here we go. Go emojis, go. Go emojis, go. Go emojis, go. Getting them going. We're getting them going. Let's see who we got. All right, let's see who's going to pull it out. It's usually like right at, so we got about 20 seconds. So it's usually in the last like 5 to 10 seconds where the winner is going to like make a sprint. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Oh, man. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Is RG going to pull it out? Oh, is Patrice going to make a sprint for the end? I think Patrice is going to do it. And Patrice. So shout out to Patrice and RG. So what I'm doing here, guys, is so we got Patrice and RG. Congratulations to you both. Geez, so I'm just typing in the details here. So the way we're going to do it is, oh, did I just ruin it? I definitely typed it in a little too soon. Did I type it in too soon? Zero confidence I was going to win. No, we got to have the confidence, right? Well, congratulations. So it's a matter of, we're going to do a first place. It's kind of like if you actually win something, there's like the first place prize, and then we're doing a second place prize. So the first place prize is the $1,500 package. And second place, right? I typed in. Yeah. So congratulations, by the way, Patrice and RG. So Patrice, you get the full $1,500 fitness and nutrition package, and you get access to the webinar when we do that in 2 weeks. And then RG, you're going to get access to the webinar. So the only thing I need you guys to do is I'm going to type in my email again. And here's the game plan for everyone. You guys have heard this. Nothing new on this side of it. You can email me, lifeofafighter@gmail.com for Patrice and RG. Just send me an email and tell me, just so I have your emails basically, and just tell me like, hey, I won, or like, hey, I got second place, and just reference your name so I know it's you. And then for everybody else, if you want to shoot me an email and just say, hey, I participated in the race, then I'll send you a link for our body type quiz, and it'll let you fill out a 9-question survey and basically tell you what your body type is, what you should be eating for that body type, a little bit on the nutrition. And since I'm actually talking about this, I'm actually going to show you guys, I'll walk you through. First, I'll show you our link tree so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Bink. And then I'll show you the website so you can see what you're going to get. So we have, this is the body type quiz. You can go to lifestyleoffitness.com. Here's our link tree. So if you guys go to our link tree, Lifestyle of Fitness, we have all of our like social media, Amazon, all of our stuff here. We even have our Lifestyle of Fitness Amazon account. This is where I live stream every week. You can click on this bad boy, go to our website. We have our quiz that pops up. Where's the pig quiz? There we go. And it's just going to be 9 questions that ask you a bunch of things, and it'll basically help us understand what your body type is, and then we give you nutrition and training kind of recommendations for it, and then even recommend what programs might be best for you that we have available. But anyways, Patrice, you actually get all of that included in your plan. So you get an entire month of nutrition coaching training. You get access to our 28-day fitness and nutrition course, as well as our fitness and nutrition vault, the pro coaching, get all this great stuff. So when you shoot me an email, I'll send you my calendar link so you can book a call with me. I'll go over all that information and all the fun stuff in between to, again, just add value for you guys at the end of the day and hopefully help. And hopefully that's going to be helpful with your goals. And then RG, you're going to get access to our webinar. Again, it's going to be a $20 webinar. And the goal is to just basically share 3 very effective tips and habits that you can integrate like literally that day that will drastically change your nutrition and really hopefully change your life and have sustainable impact and results to it. So I definitely recommend you guys checking that out. And anyone that takes the body type quiz, you'll get emails saying, hey, the webinar is going on. You even get exclusive discounts on things, and you'll stay up to date on our streaming schedule here on Amazon. I email out our streaming schedule every week, as well as the podcast that we drop that week, content we have going on, fun announcements, all types of great stuff. It is definitely something that we try and add value for. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions on that piece of it. And then other than that, I'm just going to hang out for a couple minutes. If you guys have questions on any of the products, any of that fun stuff, that's really all the fun that I got. I'm going to keep it highlighted on the Restaurant Yoga Bench just because, again, we got so many different cool options and colors, and it's got that 10% off promo code right now you guys can claim and take advantage of. But yeah, thanks for hanging out and joining me, by the way, guys. I appreciate you guys. Especially if it was on your lunch break, like you were saying, RG, or in your morning time, and you guys are hanging out, having some breakfast, hanging out with me. I appreciate that. If you guys aren't following already, please feel free to follow. It helps out tremendously. And if you are following, thank you so much. It is like really, it helps tremendously, to be honest with you guys. And then you can get notified and see when we're going live in the future. It'll be like on the column on the side if you ever go into Amazon. And you can even set a reminder. If you see a scheduled stream, you can set a reminder to be like, oh, Coach Mike's going live right now, and you can hop in and check it out. Yeah, RG, likewise, dude. Bam. Just cheers, everybody. We're going to hang out a couple minutes here. See if there's anything I might have missed, too. I'm just going to kind of hop into it to see if I did miss anything. I feel like I got all that good stuff. Got that. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we got all the goodness. Got all the goodness, y'all. We just got all the different types of. One of these is I'm thinking I might bust out the bench and actually show you guys some handstand different. Maybe I'll demonstrate some of the actual exercises on that. If you guys want to see that, maybe tomorrow on another, we're going to do one more live stream for these sponsored products for this week. We could do that as well. Also, upon request, we've been playing with doing different times, like doing some days, doing it at night. Like yesterday, I did both in the morning and at night. And then today, obviously, I'm doing it like in morning into noon time. And then tomorrow, I think we're going to do another morning stream just to give you guys options. And then Saturday, we're going to do I think it's a 9:30 a.m. workout on the Lifestyle of Fitness Amazon channel. So if you guys aren't following on that one already, you can go to our link tree and you can check out and give us a follow there. Or you should be able to just on Amazon Live, if you search Lifestyle of Fitness, I believe it would come up. Let's actually check. I don't know if that's true. Let's see. Now I'm like actually questioning, like, is that true? I might be lying to you guys. We'll see. I might have lied to you guys. Let's check it out. Because I believe it only comes up if we're actually live that moment. Let's see. Discover. Yeah, it's just going to show you guys like who's actually live in that moment unless you're already following them. But let's see if I type in Lifestyle of Fitness live. I just want to see what happens when I type in Lifestyle of Fitness on it. What does come up? Yeah, it's just like all the, which makes sense, like all the fitness equipment and stuff like that. Doesn't actually come up our profile, but just check out the link tree if you guys want to give a follow if you're not already. And again, I'm just highlighting some of the other different variables, options. We got the promo code. That, I believe, is going to be good for one more day, I think. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, tomorrow's the 18th, so it's going to be good until tomorrow, just a heads up. So get on that, guys. I would definitely recommend taking advantage of it if you're thinking about getting it anyway, because it's going to be gone after tomorrow. And with that being said, I think that's pretty much it. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to get a little cheers on. I'm going to get my outro video rocking here in a second. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, everybody.